Good morning, Bremen High School. I have another book for you guys to read if you're interested in something that's probably a little girly, kind of a twist on the romance. It's not a typical romance where, boy meets girl, girl falls in love, boy and girl have problems, boy and girl get back together. It is called Me Before You. I found this book, I first found it online. I was looking at Amazon one day and I've seen a bunch of write-ups about it. And so I thought I would pick it up at the public library, and I did. It's by Jojo Moyes, and I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name. Anyway, it's a British novel, which I really like British novels, and it's modern day. It's about this girl who just really can't find a job. She doesn't know what to do, and her the place where she was a waitress closed down, and so she didn't know what to do. And so she ends up being a caregiver for a man who is a recent quadriplegic. He was walking to work one day, and he's one of those adrenaline junkie guys who has a really powerful job, and he makes tons of money, and he's just really successful and everything. And he's walking to grab a cab one day, and he gets hit by a motorcycle, and it forces him into a wheelchair, and he can barely move. And so she becomes his caregiver, and she finds out that she's not really qualified as far as medical. She's more there to just kind of keep an eye on him, and she realizes why after you read the novel. I'm not going to tell you. And they end up kind of having this romantic relationship, almost, sort of. But it's such a great character-driven novel. I mean, you really just fall in love with the two characters, both the man and the woman. It's just beautifully written. So if you really want this great character-driven novel that is less reliant on plot and more reliant on developing three-dimensional characters, I would definitely recommend you pick up Me Before You. I just blew through this book. It was so good. So quick. And I'm not a big, like romantic, heartsy person. And it wasn't like that at all, but it's really solid read. Like I said, I found it at the public library. So if you're interested in something like that, pick it up. Otherwise, pick up something else. As long as you're reading, who cares, right? See you next week.